Hey, it's H here. Today we are taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide target and invalidation levels for the presented counts. Let's get started. Showing on this 30-minute time frame, again looking into this very sideways action. Let's take a look here. One possibility is having this WXY done and starting something new here. On this one, I've labeled this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into possible 1 or an A wave. From there we have an ABC up here into an A wave, ABC here into B wave, and another possible 5-way sequence up here to complete this ABC. Again, we don't get to the top here, which is a bit alarming on expanding diagonals or expanding flats, sorry. But again, it is possible. For this structure, however, I'm not quite sure yet what this is. But again, we'll look into that in just a moment on another count. Then we had this idea where we had a W, X and Y on a higher time frame coming up here. For the Y wave, we had an A in 5 waves, B coming down, again, invalidation here around 28.6k, and for the B wave, we would be looking for 3-wave action. Here I've labeled this as a ABC, ABC, and possible A, B and C. For this, again, internal ABC, ABC, this would fit, I guess, a bit better since we don't see the wave 4. That would be better for this other count where we were expecting the C wave here. So in this case, we could be looking at this as some kind of an ABC here. All of these ABCs are super long though, which makes this a bit less likely. Now, what I wanted to talk about here is this count, saying that we had a bullish count, saying that we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In this case, we would have completed something major up here. On higher time frame, this is not really supported, but there is this possibility still. For this one, we were expecting wave 5 to get to. We have not really taken off yet, and we can't get really below this 29.5k area, as at that point we would be looking at some kind of flat correction here if we turn up higher. Anywhere pivoting from these lows here is fine, going up higher for the wave C to complete this ending or leading diagonal, contracting leading diagonal. And anywhere these areas is fine, around just needs to go above the 3rd wave here. Now, there's also this setup here, which fits a couple of different counts here as well. We have a possible triangle here. Now, on 30 minutes, we don't have it perfect. This high here on RSI is higher than this one, than the start. So that makes this a bit sussy. But again, on 1 hour, if we zoom out a bit, this works fine. We do have these contracting trend lines on both sides. So yeah, whether the wave D here or this leg, whichever it is going to be done or not, I'm not quite sure yet. Again, we can't get too low here, as we would get to the area of flats, and here for the triangles we would be looking for the zigzags. So wave B, so we don't want to get below the 29.5k area. So I have 2 different counts here. One is saying that we have an A wave here. This would indicate that something started from here and we have some kind of a running flat, as the start of the A wave would be lower than the end of the B wave here, right? So we would have some kind of a triangle like this, A, B, C, D and E, and then we would be continuing downwards. Now the other option is that we have an A wave over here on this low. At that point, we don't need to have a running triangle, which is less likely than a normal triangle, and we would be starting the count from here as an A, B, C, D and E, and again at that point we would be launching higher and continuing this previous trend, right? So let's take a look at what we can find here that would actually fit these counts. We have this one where the WXY is done. We would have this first leg here as an A wave. At this point we would have a triangle here for the B wave, and B wave, instead of ending up here, we would be ending the B wave somewhere here when this triangle finishes. But again, this has to be A and ABC count. We can't have a triangle in wave 2. So if we break down and that supports the triangle idea, then I would be looking this as another ABC. Okay. Then we had this count where we would have the other ways supported, where we had an A or W, B or X, and then C or Y coming down. C would have ended here, or we would have been looking for the C wave of this white count going lower. And for that count, we would be looking again for these targets at which we could have the wave Y as a triangle ending triangle basically here for the complex correction at the end. As we don't have any other complex corrections, that would make some kind of sense here. So, but again, we wouldn't be expecting wave Y to get down so low here. Most likely we wouldn't even take these highs, and as that would be invalidating the whole idea of the triangle. Now currently I'm not sure if wave D is yet in. We could be dealing with the WXY count inside of this triangle as a subwave structure, and that is why this looks so messy here. Whether this is going to bring the trend line here down lower a bit, I wouldn't be too surprised. Now, how are we supposed to play this? If we want to play this on a long game, we would need to be longing down somewhere here. We don't want to be playing any of the breakout games that YouTubers are wanting to play, saying that, okay, let's say that wave D is in here. And at that point, people who have this top trend line here, they're looking at this trend line and saying, wow, it broke out, they're longing. And what happens if the triangle is not invalidated up here and price starts to go down? We can confirm that this is a possible E wave. And instead of longing here, we are actually shorting. Why? Because we have the stop right here. Stop right above these. This is our risk. This is our risk. And rewards, well, it is something that we are going to be comparing to the substructure before it, right? Same idea if we want to be longing. One opportunity would have been here where we have the stop losses down here. There's a few, not too big of a gap, but again, we didn't know at this point, at least I didn't realize that this could be a triangle. If I want to be longing, I would be expecting this to come a bit lower, taking out these lows here, and then setting most likely the long setup somewhere here, and then have this as the stop. But again, there's less room or worse risk to reward ratio here on the long side at the very moment at least, and we wouldn't like to see it coming too much down here. So yeah. But yeah, that's basically how you would like to trade the triangle ideas. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to share on Bitcoin today. If you have other accounts you would like to share, there's a link to my Discord server in the description below. Also, if you would like me to update a certain other asset, let me know as well in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye bye.